and sing along if you know the words.
It's no joke when you choke, so get LifeVac and live. Without breath, there'll be death, so get LifeVac and live. Get LifeVac and live. Get LifeVac and live.
LifeVac and live.
I get LifeVac and live. Welcome back. Lenny Warner pointed out we have not done a show yet. Since August. Yeah. Missed you on Labor Day, but we're back with the man in the arena. We're back.
Huh. Good for us.
1 week hiatus. I think that's what they call it. Arthur Lee, CEO and inventor of this wonderful device. Is your LifeVac, yes? Always a round of applause. Great show tonight. We have, as always, the save of the week. We have Andrew McClure from Tunnel for Towers, and we have in studio Michelle Del Giorno, Sensei, they call her. She's going to talk about Rocksteady Boxing.
And Michelle Spears, Save of the Week.
And Michelle Spears, Save of the Week. 2 Michelles.
Yes.
Coincidence?
Dual Michelles.
And, of course, Transparent Gumby. You see him, you know him, you can't live without him. Transparent Gumby is in the house. If you want to comment in the comment section, first like and share, but then comment, why is Gumby transparent? And you could win a small prize.
Yeah, why
not? Why not? We have contests aplenty.
People figuring stuff out again in this world.
So how are you?
Good. A lot of myth stuff.
A lot of myth.
Oh, got bombarded. Poor Lisa got thrown in jail for fighting knockoffs on Facebook. I probably had 10 in the last hour.
Not to take.
We had the child that died because people are too stupid to have a LifeVac and violate the ADA. Other than that, I'm good.
Yes, and
I'm
there's
good.
a lot to be thankful.
We're gonna push Myth Guy back.
Yeah, Myth Guy later in the show, perhaps. Let's concentrate on the positive.
Let's do this.
Yes.
6 lives already today.
6 lives today.
Audience,
look at them. They can't contain themselves. There's 6 people in the audience and 6 life saves today.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I don't know. I don't think so.
2,000 stars is going to kill me. Something.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to have a lot of people someday.
Yeah. It's trending. I see where the trend is going.
Nice.
The trend is your friend. So let us welcome Michelle Spears from Tinton, New Jersey. There she is. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's pleasure.
It's more than our pleasure. It's our mission, you know. And the more we have the blessing to have people share their experience, the more people understand the significance, the moment, and we save more lives. So thank you.
Yeah. So tell us, before you tell us about Mom, how did you hear about and get yourself a LifeVac?
Well, it was a summer day. It was rainy, and it was one of those typical nothing's on TV. So I'm flipping through, and I happen upon, I think it was like Shop HQ or something, and I see.
You saw him.
Yes.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah.
I actually saw you, and you were like, presenting it and showing there was like you did your cheek thing. Where
the cheek thing is big. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of my go-to move.
Yes. And I just kind of got drawn in because it just really honestly made sense, and it scared me in a way where it made me think that I had 3 boys and just for my family in general. But I was intrigued with the travel one because we do travel a lot, and we were going to Maine the following month. And, there's not always a hospital around like here in New Jersey. So I said, I'm going to get it. It's better to have it. And purchased it, took it on all our travels, never needed to use it. And about a year later was the day that I needed it. Yeah. So
good.
So it was this past Memorial Day, and we were having a little get together, and it was raining out, so we were eating in here. And I made my potato salad. My mom wanted it. Anyway, she was eating that. I don't know if it's my fault that I didn't make them tender enough. I was rushing. Could be. Anyway, we were all around the table, and we heard like a little bit of a gurgle kind of thing. And we all like stopped and looked, and I was like, are you okay? And at that point, she was trying to cough it out herself. And something looked, and I'm like, that's not okay. But then you want to let her work it out. She's an adult. She gets up, she goes to the kitchen sink, I guess in a panic. And I looked at her and I said, Mom, are you okay? And she goes like, no. And I jump up and I go over I was a lifeguard. I was a CPR instructor. I went right into starting with the Heimlich. But before I did my first thrust, my husband yells, wait, you have that thing. Go get that thing.
The thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Yes.
The face.
And
It's been called worse, right?
we kept it right in the cabinet. I got it out. I know that there's 3 easy steps: place, push, pull. And I had her standing up, placed it, pushed it. I'll be honest, I was nervous. It's my mom. She's slight, and I pushed, pulled, and it didn't happen. Nothing happened. She was still definitely not getting air. Now, talk about everything flashing. I have got my 3 boys here with their beloved Nana not getting air. And I'm thinking time, right? Time's fleeting. And I just said, all right, I got to do it again. And I'm like, Mom, I'm talking to her. She was alert. I'm like, I'm going to do it again. Does this hurt? And as I'm pushing it, I pushed harder, pulled, and it dislodged. That stupid potato.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't believe the number of different things and that's part of the awareness part of this, right? Cut your hot dogs, cut your grapes. Yeah, absolutely. Be careful. Do that. But yesterday we had, it was something weird yesterday, but pieces of plastic. We've had 4 kids choke on leaves out in the yard. Leaves.
Oh my gosh.
The big
Paper
thing is
straw
plastic
wrapper.
wrappers that are like anything you get, like a
Cellophane.
I always date myself. I'm like a snowball, the wrapping on it. But
Right.
There's so many different things when you mention like potatoes. Like who knew?
Who knew? Yeah.
But you want to think about a cool God wink on that. And this has happened before. You bought it because you're a mom to protect your kids. As a good mom, you saved your mom.
I know.
Because being a mom, a conscientious, prepared, concerned, loving mother, and you wind up saving your mother.
That's right. And you know what's weird? But I give the glory to God first and foremost. But hearing you say God winks, I always say, be aware and watch for these God winks. And she was 2,267th person saved. And so it ends 6/7. That's my birthday. And I'm just like, I was just looking because I wanted to look to see what number so I could tell you. I don't know. There's just a lot of God winks around.
No, but that's what this whole thing has been, because when you persevere, the system will say it's good people doing good things. And all along the way, those God winks kept me going. They keep our team going. And they are the ultimate proof that we're on the right path, right?
Too.
And having to fight, like we said, whatever, 5 years before we even got it saved, and the tragedy that just happened because they don't follow the ADA, we keep fighting.
Yeah.
The challenge of fighting the entire world is it's heavy.
I know.
Right? But then you get a God wink, you go,
keep going.
Rock, disappear, Gumby.
You get your energy back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We have a green screen and Gumby's my dude.
And just honestly, what your product does is it turns you into a storyteller. I mean, I went into work that next Tuesday, and what do? Right? I say, hey, you got to get this thing. This LifeVac saved my mom's life, and just word of mouth, and just how kind your company and all of you have been. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart.
Well, thank you. We say we have a mission, not a job. When I was in front of the Wisconsin board after hearing 4 kids that died in school, and the lady says, we don't know if it's in the budget. And I said, it's free. How's that? I'll fix that problem. Now, our finance guy wasn't exactly thrilled with that
He was
move.
like, no, it's
But
saying on the
he'll
free
get
end.
over it.
Yeah,
You know, we'll be all right because we're going to make it because of all those signs that we got along the way that said we're going to be okay. We're doing the right thing. And it was fun because he was like, holy crap.
His
How we
head
gonna
was
do this?
Yeah,
exploded.
I freaked him out. It was
What's
great.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be up
Paul
to
was like,
measuring.
what?
Did we measure his head that day?
We should have.
Yeah,
That would have
we
been
should
a
have
head
measured his
measuring
head.
moment.
Now,
Yeah.
Michelle, you're a teacher, right?
Yes, in high school. Yep.
And you had talked about wanting to advocate, and we have a whole group of folks that not only advocate for it in LifeVac in general, but also specifically in the schools. So all the ammunition that you need,
Well, can we have
We're here.
EFA on next week?
absolutely, we can put you in
Maybe
touch
you
with
can
the
come
FA.
back next week too. I know, what if you can, but we should really regenerate that with this tragedy and
Yeah,
the insane pain of getting sued for breaking the law because a child died.
right.
Why don't we save the kid?
Let's get ahead of it.
Myth guy. Sorry.
Yes, I'm slipping into Myth Guy. You
Sorry.
had mentioned.
Oh, watch it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Donna's
Gotta
watching.
control myself.
Donna's watching. Hi, Donna. Big shout out to Donna.
Myth guy's at the bottom here. Okay.
Yeah. Michelle, another big request is going to be in the future when I've been going back to Shop HQ and we got,
Oh yeah.
I think we got this
That'd be
saved
huge. She
without,
saw it on
yes.
Shop HQ.
And I've been telling the folks at Shop HQ, not knowing, the details in you,
Oh,
they would love to have you on the Skype or
Well,
during
just
the
be
live shows.
prepared because like 9 to 10 people watch that. It's more than our show. So forget
Yeah,
it. You're gonna
yeah.
get mobbed
Hey,
and autographs.
listen,
and
if
stuff.
Michelle was watching, that's good enough for us.
hey, my mom's watching, right?
Yeah,
Hey, you saved a life. Shop HQ.
fantastic.
Aw.
Well done,
And my
Michelle.
mom does send her thanks too. I was
Yeah, can we get a
Aw.
picture of mom? I know we have it.
Joni.
Bobby, there she
Oh
is.
my goodness.
There's Joni.
Hey,
Oh,
if we have a
that's
mom
her
in
name,
the
Joni.
audience, a mom on screen.
Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Two Michelles. What more could you want?
Two Michelles. Yeah. A pair. A
We
beautiful
got it.
pair of Michelles.
Aw.
Michelle Spears, thank you so much. And this won't be the last time we speak. I know
Oh,
that.
not.
We're gonna keep in touch and we're gonna keep the fight. And God bless you for everything. And,
God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
wow.
That was cool.
I knew you'd like that.
That was really
And
cool.
thank you, Donna Yazli, for putting us in touch with Michelle Spears. She keeps all the save information, the counts.
Yeah, all this
Later on, we'll get a
progress.
count. And you say it all the time, how she treats the
It's amazing.
2,267th save with the same level of enthusiasm.
I have
You're not
no
only
idea.
speaking to them, but also
Oh
sharing.
my God, we saved a life. I'm like, it's 2,672. Yeah, we saved a life.
Yeah. Was it at 6 and 7 and 8? The same level of enthusiasm.
It's
So-
greatest thing to be able to do.
And speedy recovery for Donna. I know
Yes.
she's not feeling well, so we're wishing you the best. Moving right along. Coming up in this September, and I know that we're registered for the Tunnel for Towers 5K. September 9th. In a couple of days, we're going to be celebrating just a solemn anniversary of September 11th and all that were lost that day. And we run in their honor, we run in their memory, and we do it. It's such an inspirational event. And I'm glad to welcome Andrew McClure from Tunnel for Towers. Here he is.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Very happy to be here. That Michelle's story was something. That was fantastic.
Isn't that great?
I had a question earlier. You were saying about how you had 4 in 1 year and then you had none in a few years. Do you have the statistics? Do you have the statistics on how many people lost their lives in those years?
It's a little over 5,000 a year. So in the 10 years we've been doing it, 50,000 people have choked to death. And that's just the US. It's about 160 globally, and now we're saving lives globally. So it's been over 1 million. In that time frame of 10 years, it's just around 100 kids have choked to death in school.
Unbelievable. That
Yeah.
We lose 9 to 10 a year.
And the fact that you get any
we're going to
pushback,
stop that.
absolutely, we're on the mission to make that number 0. But
Well, we've saved, I think, 26 now in schools. So we'll get there.
yeah, and a little bit of confusion on the lead up. 2012, this gentleman invented this beautiful device. The first 4 years, I believe, was the shutout It was just
Shut
getting
out.
the word out. Shut out. No saves. But
Nil.
since 2016, it's been nothing but a
Nil.
ridiculous. Yeah, nil. No, we're talking soccer now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nil.
2-0. So, but yeah, it's been an upward trend, and 6 saves or 4
Today.
saves.
6
6
today.
saves just today.
Started with Australia this morning.
Australia, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Now, was that the first Australia? Because 29
No,
different
we've had
countries.
other ones, but we
So
had a kid
29
this
different
morning.
countries, Andrew. This device from a
But
garage.
thanks.
in
That's
Massapequa.
the answer. Let's
Yeah.
talk about him.
Yeah, Tunnel for Towers, busy season. It's always busy, right?
Always,
you have-
always busy. This is the September is our month. Obviously, as you alluded to, we have the 11th 2 days away. We don't do any fundraising on September 11th. We're out there. It's a solemn day. We're out there paying homage to all of those who lost their lives and those who continue to lose their lives with 9/11 related cancers. And it's we're all over the place. So some of us are in the city. I'm speaking in Brooklyn on Wednesday night. We have the lights, the tower. I think eventually you're going to see those twin tower lights in every state on September 11th. So that's one of our thoughts right now. And
That would be good.
So there's you'll see a couple of pictures that we have. This is from last year's run. Brian Kilmeade, myself, standing with memory of a friend of ours, George Kane.
George Kane,
heroic firefighter from Massapequa. And there's the team. This is the bulk or part of Team One Nation LifeVac, which is it's really growing by leaps and bounds. I think we're up to about a dozen folks that are going to run together, including Arthur. There's Colonel Chris and Brian and a couple of my kidlets, and we're so excited to be taking part as Team LifeVac One Nation this year.
hoping for no rain this year. Last year was a little wet.
But never felt it.
Right. And, when you come out of that tunnel, if you're not, blown away by the banners, you just showed one of them. There's a banner for every firefighter, police officer, Port Authority police officer who lost their life that day. And then later in the run, you see the likeness of every U.S. service member who has lost his life since 9/11 or her life since 9/11, which is, close to 8,000. So to say it's daunting is an understatement.
Right.
But we're excited. The first year we had the event in 2002, we had about 1,200 participants. We anticipate 40,000 participants this year.
Wow.
Our numbers are up from last year, and that's right around where we were last year in the rain.
Yeah. What a remarkable effort moving those people from Lower Manhattan over to, I guess, Red Hook, Brooklyn, to run back and then getting people back. We actually, full disclosure, I got on the wrong boat last year. Decided I wanted to see Southern New Jersey.
Where you go, Hoboken?
Joe, basketball.
We did. We
He's
just
down
gave
there.
a shout out. Yeah, we went to Hoboken. Anyway, a little extra mile. You'll be there. It's the last Sunday in September.
Last Sunday in September every year.
And people can still register?
Absolutely. Go to t2t.org. We're expecting, like I say,
40,000
record turnout. And it's really the top 5K run in the country. It's got all of the above. The patriotism.
I'll be in the back walking.
Participate. And I think what might be most important, you see the West Coast cadet, the West Point cadets, they start the race every year. About 2,500 of them running in cadence.
Yeah.
There's Frank. Just remarkable. And I think the most important thing for people to know when they see 5K run is, I would say probably half the people walk it. And if you can't run, walking is just fine. We have catastrophically injured service members walking, wheelchairs, what have you,
Right.
hundreds of them. The Gold Star families are there. We'll have members of our latest program, the Homeless Veterans Program. We'll have plenty of our residents who were previously homeless but now have either transitional or permanent housing throughout the country. So we're really well represented, and of course the families of the fallen first responders. You were hit, was at Massapequa Park, the Diller family.
Sure.
We paid off the mortgage on their home, and these families, they become family to us. It's not something where we pay off the mortgage and we go away.
Right.
We want to be in your life forever and continue to help make a difference, whether it's for the spouse or the children.
I think of the similarities, not only that every veteran with any form of disability needs a LifeVac, and we'll give it to them. The similarities were these horrible tragedies. I heard of a 7-year-old that choked to death, and we had 9/11, and the human condition, spirit, to take one and turn it into something good. And you look at what your organization and Frank have done, and how many people you've helped, and like you said, they become part of your family. That's us too. When we save a life, or we have the heroes that have lost their children that are fighting so it doesn't happen to someone else. And it just shows you the power of the human condition, that we can take a blow and then turn it into something positive and make a difference going forward.
And that's perfectly stated. And that's exactly how this foundation got started. And that's what drives us each day. I mean, this foundation was started by the Silla family to take the darkest moment in their lives and turn it into something, to be a beacon of light for people who are in significant need. And, paying off mortgages, we've paid off over 1,200 mortgages since 2014, whether it's fallen first responders, the Gold Star families.
So much.
There you go.
That's not the canned laugh.
That's
applause.
real
That's
live
real-
laughing,
that's real
clapping, applause.
Yeah.
I saw that crowd. We pack them in tonight.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
We got the permits.
Yes, we have a capacity.
So what number are we at saved now?
It's
it
a
goes
great
up
question.
so much.
Whoa, did you put them up to leading into that?
No, I didn't. But
What are we at? Is Donna yelling us?
oh my goodness gracious! No, that's
Uh-oh.
not me.
That was me. That's
So
good.
we normally have a contest, since you were last with us, Andrew, where we have folks guess. So we're closing in, I'll say, on 2,800, right?
Yeah, I think we're right there.
Going to be dangerously close to 2,800 today. 3,000, I would say, by the end of the month. It's just it's astronomical, the numbers and the lives
Last year
saved.
was the first year we broke 1,000. This year, I think we'll break 2,000 per year.
Yeah.
Today. So
And it's raising awareness.
it's
sharing.
It's kind of like what you saw from the beginning of the organization to today, that the family builds family builds family. The saves that are broadcast and shared save lives, and that's how we continue to see that growth. And it's really people, just people, giving it all they got, sharing their stories, whether it's good or bad, on the danger and the solution. And it's been an honor getting to know you guys, and certainly doing anything we can to support you. If you think of all the lives you've changed too, is kind of the way I look at it, right?
Think
life has changed.
Think about it, and it's kind of the we do have perfect synergy between our two organizations, but you think about Sua in Land O'Lakes, and you were down there, Arthur, with Laura. He's a man in a wheelchair. Heimlich maneuver is not working. I mean, you could explain that a little bit, the difference between somebody in a wheelchair as compared to someone who could stand up.
But to hand him that LifeVac and see the house and the home he had, and really, when you're with someone like that, and you see the sacrifice they put into our country, that's why I'm such an ADA lunatic, because it's painful that they don't have an option and we do not provide them one. But the power of your organization and mine really hit me when I was standing in his house, I was like, wow, look what they did, and I'm able to chip in a little bit and make sure he's even safer. So to see that ceremony when he got his house and the combination of his sacrifice by his body,
right,
and his gratitude, to them,
the difference in how we treat
the heck of a moment, man.
Our service members versus maybe years ago. Absolutely the way it should be.
Basically, I talked to a guy. He was a paratrooper. He jumped out at like 120 feet.
Yeah.
And he became powerless. But he was like, that's what I did. That's what I was supposed to do. Humbling heroes.
Yeah. Well, as long as, men and women put on the uniform and they go out and, either protecting us on the streets or, overseas in wars, they don't make it home or they make it home all banged up, we're going to help them. That's the bottom line.
Did you see the video of the officer getting the award from the kid?
Yes.
Yes. Like that to me is when I was there and I heard about the mental anguish they go through and how they were all so grateful they saved the kid. It really hit and the mental side, right? That not the bullets, but the pain and passion of dealing with those tragedies. And to see the kid put it on the officer, right? That's amazing. Us saying, hey man, let's stick together, let's show some compassion and love for each other.
Yeah.
But that was a cool moment too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we're gonna see you again in I believe it's November at Bethpage Green.
Oh, cool.
Tunnel for Towers golf outing. We're looking forward to that. Chance to spend some time together. Of course we're playing.
Oh, good.
We're gonna win.
Yeah,
we're gonna win.
Let's keep
Andrew McClure, Tunnel for Towers. If you're not there yet, you probably don't know what. You go to tunnelfortowers.org and you register, you donate, you support all those that are running and honoring those who have fallen like you do every day. Thank you so much, Andrew McClure.
Great getting to know you.
Thank you for having me, Rick. Thank you for having me. We'll talk to you, Arthur. Be well.
All right, brother. What a good guy.
He is a good guy.
And then he gave me a challenge coin. We won't see it.
Is it green?
No, you can. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's like a hole in Gumby.
Challenge coin, Tunnel for Towers Foundation. We have our own challenge coin for life saving.
Disappearing Gumby.
Yeah, Gumby's proud now. But you know what? We're going to take a quick break.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick break.
And then
couple of commercials. Oh my God, Michelle Sensei is in the house.
Head measuring.
And head measuring coming up. So whoever you are, mystery guest head measurer, calling in or in studio? Calling in. Go ahead. You call in. Big shot. All right.
Take them on.
We're going to be back at any moment. We're going to go away, but then we'll be back. So don't forget to like and share and stay with us on The Man in the Arena. And now the Woman in the Arena.
Audience.
A little clapping. And
I was in the living room when I heard my son Carter, who was 2 at the time. I looked over and I saw him grabbing for his face and his throat. I grabbed the LifeVac. I put the mask on his face and placed push-pull. The LifeVac dislodged the ice cube from his airway and he started crying. The most amazing sound I've ever heard in my entire life. Please protect your family. Get a LifeVac.
Hi, I'm Arthur Lee, founder, CEO, and inventor of LifeVac, a simple rescue device that can save a child's life in a choking emergency. All these people were saved with LifeVac. People may not realize that on average, 14 people a day die from choking-related incidents. Every 5 days, one of those is a child. As simple as place, push, pull.
To learn more, please visit lifevac.net.
hey, and we're back. Arthur's away, but Michelle Sensei, the Sensei? How do you go by? What do you like to be called?
Sensei. Michelle.
Sensei.
You could call me Michelle, though, since there are other Michelles today.
There is.
We might as well just go with Michelle.
Michelle the Lifesaver and Michelle the Sensei. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great. It's our honor. I know that you and Arthur and LifeVac and your organization have traveled the same path for many years.
Mhm.
You've been involved both on the customer service side, but
That's right.
also with your gym and now Rocksteady Boxing. So before Arthur gets back, let's talk a little bit about when it started. I mean, obviously you went to Fairfield School together.
Arthur and I went to Fairfield together. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then Massapequa High School, and then we all went on to our adult lives. So you're out in Sag Harbor now. When did you leave Massapequa?
About maybe 30 years ago.
30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when did you get involved with martial
I've been
arts?
out east for 24 years. I've been out east.
24.
So I got involved in martial arts here in Massapequa as a teenager. That's where
Now,
I
it wasn't
started.
with our science teacher, right, Mr. Cohen?
No, not with our science teacher,
No.
Mr. Cohen. We also
was-
went to the same high school.
We went to the same high school. Very interesting guy, Mr. Cohen. Didn't strike you as someone that you want to fear. And
Right.
of course, us not understanding the martial arts, or at least
Well,
I didn't.
that's how we're supposed to look. Do you fear me?
I kind of do, because I've seen videos, ladies and gentlemen, and kind of. But as long as you're smiling, I think we're okay, right? We kid. But Arthur is back. We're on. There he is. You didn't take Transparent Gumby with you. Yeah.
Because he's not transparent anywhere but here.
Yeah, I know.
That's the magic of it. We're live. We're on.
We're back.
Wow.
We're back, and we were
You
just
guys
getting
We
into.
were just talking about that when I have the Rocksteady Boxing. That's a program for people with Parkinson's out of my dojo in Sag Harbor, Epic Martial Arts.
Epic Martial Arts East, right?
Yeah.
Is there another?
Well, there's no more West. Unfortunately, West went with COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, that was in Hicksville, our location in Hicksville. But so it's just been East now. I've been there for 14 years. I moved out East about 24 years ago.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Tell about your actual karate career.
Oh, well, that's...
I know.
Wow.
She's a humble. These heroes are always humble.
Karate
So-
career.
You were, I know you were national champ twice.
Oh, a few years.
A few years.
Champ.
A few
few
years.
And then you
six.
did you win?
What is it? 6th degree black belt, right? 6. Is it-
6 now. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
So I do.
Come on,
I do-
titles.
So you did a little research.
I do
That's
fear
good.
you.
What are the titles? You
Well, I was a national champion. I competed in sport karate, and I was a national champion. That I also went to the world championships, and I got 2 silver medals. But we won the team gold medal, and then I fought in the Pan Am championships, and we won the team gold medal in that too, in fighting. And I've competed a lot.
Represent the
in
country.
Yeah.
right. So that is important to know because of her ability to fight through things, to be a champion, to be dedicated, and then putting that same passion into the Rocksteady Boxing, which I've been blessed to go to. We got to go.
We
Yeah,
have.
you guys have to
It's
come
the
out.
greatest.
Yeah, I'd love
freaking
to.
thing.
We have some both pictures and video. And Bobby, you let us
Oh,
know.
that was us.
There's Arthur and Michelle. But if you have that little video clip of the instruction where Arthur's really giving it to a woman, it seems like you were.
I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
No. I think they cut the tape and they reprimanded on him. We just kid. But so, how long ago did Rocksteady get involved, or you get involved with them in terms of helping the folks with Parkinson's?
Okay, so Rocksteady Boxing is worldwide, and I'm an affiliate location.
Right.
Our program and my dojo in Sag Harbor is sponsored by our local hospital, Stony Brook Southampton Hospital. So it's a free program for people with Parkinson's that live on the East End. And that's how our program is. It's run by me. I'm the head coach, and I have volunteers and assistant coaches. And we have over 800 affiliates around the world. And every year we have a convention. That's where the picture was from. We went out to headquarters last year.
And we're going. What?
And we're going to Myrtle Beach October 4th
Yeah.
for the next convention. And that's a convention they have every year for coaches where they can get together and
CoachCon. Did they call it
CoachCon, yeah.
CoachCon.
Is that
And-
like Spock and stuff? Is it?
No, that's Comic-Con.
Oh.
Different. This is CoachCon.
Yeah.
But good question.
And
Just checking. Who knows?
So at
Cool
this event-
aliens
Use your
show
tiger
up or
costume?
something. Yeah.
at this conference, we all the coaches share different whatever they specialize in. Maybe it could be different modalities that they use for Parkinson's. We have these poles that you walk with, or it could be Pilates for Parkinson's, or just different things that you can incorporate into your classes.
Gotta chill. You see, I've been blessed to go and where my volunteer dude, and then last year she killed me in one of her classes, punching stuff. I was sweating. But the real connection here is Parkinson's is the leading cause of accidental death in Parkinson's patients is swallowing. They choke. They either aspirate pneumonia or they choke and
That's
die.
the leading cause, right? You don't die from Parkinson's.
Right.
You die from the related.
Right.
So
similar to diabetes.
you
don't die from high blood sugar.
She was my 5th grade girlfriend and dumped me for my best friend, which is not going to be brought up except when she's on it.
Is this myth guy?
He is. That would be in the myth
Okay.
guy.
Do
you regret
I was pawned off on
Michelle?
someone else.
Let's get it out.
More
in the open.
importantly,
Welcome to Phil Donahue.
more importantly,
Dr. Phil.
that friendship, right?
Yes.
She was always a champion for anyone that needed a champion, and I was kind of goofy, so she probably could beat someone up if they bothered me. But the key was going there, right? The concept is you're fighting the disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the exercise, it's the mental part. And she
Right.
has these cheesy cheers and the camaraderie of these people, right?
Not
The
cheesy.
cheesy cheer.
See, yeah, I mean, what happens is they lack their dopamine. It's not like flowing through, and it can affect not only your motor, but your function, but your mental as well. So when they're in the class together, they have that fighting spirit, right? So they get the gloves on and they feel like they're fighting because, like let's say a professional boxer, he wants to win, right? He or she wants to win. And that's what we instill in them, is that they're going to win this and they're going to keep fighting. And then all together as a group, the camaraderie of the group is what really lifts them, their mental health.
And how often do they get together?
So I'd say we get together in person like twice a week, but I'm also on Zoom. I teach 9 classes a week for people with Parkinson's, and I do private lessons for people with Parkinson's, and I see about 150 people a week in my classes.
But see, it ties into when I was doing the boat rides for
Right.
people with disabilities. Yeah. It's not just the physical; it's the mental and the camaraderie, and then you go to the convention and you get all these inspirational stories. But not only that, you see the depth of the combination of the physical and the mental that they share. Hey, we did this cheer, right? Or we did this exercise, but we made it a game. And the coaches are these amazing people that have this compassion, right? And empathy and desire to get it. And I tell you, I was a couple times I helped, and they may come in kind of dragging, they walk out flying.
Yeah.
And the mental difference from when they walk in till they leave is incredible. And I go to try and say, look, educate, right? Give out a LifeVac, talk about it, help, get involved.
Well, you came in early on when LifeVac years ago. You came in, and so when
you've always, you're like a LifeVacer from day one because you were like, we need this, and I was like, well, I don't know if it works. And she's like, so what?
Yeah.
But he doesn't just come into the class and talk about LifeVac. I throw him in the class, so he's helping in the class.
We have again
and
footage.
he was helping at the
Do we?
coach.
We actually coached her.
There he is.
Oh yeah. See, I was sweating. I had a suit and tie on, and she makes me do this stuff. And by the end, it was like I gotta take everything off.
Those are all coaches.
These are coaches,
right? Now, does it have to be martial
and
arts, or can they be gym owners?
Here's to you, and here's to me, the greatest fighters, to ever be, rock steady, rock steady, rock steady.
I love it.
But then we have him also in the class where I have him participating.
Yeah, I saw
He thought he was just gonna watch.
I was trying to hide. She's like, "Oh, you know the
it's hard for you to hide.
But he really did. You had a
If
shirt
I
like
could
this
have
on,
went like
I think,
this, I
right?
would have
Yes.
done it.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a
like
tie
regular
and
shirt, and
everything.
he was drenched. Yeah. And there we
Wringing out
are
my
with the
t-shirt.
big gloves
Yeah,
on.
look at the oversized gloves. I like that.
And this is headquarters. This is in Indianapolis, where the headquarters for Rocksteady Boxing started about, I think, 17 years ago.
Well, it's another story of people doing something that starts with nothing and gains good people that care and are godwink people, and they say we're gonna make a difference. And Michelle obviously to fight for something good, she's in.
Yeah.
So you picked it up, and it's her group out there. It's just tell about your party at your house. Mom got to hear how great you are every few minutes.
Every year I host a barbecue, and we do a holiday party in December, and then I do a barbecue in my yard, and we had like 100 people there, all boxers we have 2 locations. Mine is in Sag Harbor, and the hospital also sponsors a class that's in Hampton Bays. So we do have 2 locations. So this year we invited everybody. It was like 100 people there. It was like a wedding. I couldn't even get around to, like at a wedding, you can't really go and say hi to everybody. And it was fantastic. It was a beautiful day. And
so inspiring.
The energy there, man, you should have people to come there just to get their spirits lifted, you know? It is so inspirational.
We do. It's easy to get volunteers to come in and help out. It's a good feeling. Like I have had a long career in martial arts and teaching, and I've taught at the Ross School, which is a private school in East Hampton. I was the chair of the wellness department. I've been teaching forever. And this is like this is the highlight of my career, is working with people with Parkinson's. You think you have like a bad day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you can't, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I gotta get there. But then they get there. They're there. They show up every day. And they just make you feel so inspired.
At the Christmas party, I got a little what your mother got. People tell me, the difference you made. There was one guy, what did he say? He's like, I think he said something like, she made me live another 10 years. Like he was ready to be done. And he's telling me, and Mom, right? You got pounded with the great Michelle quotes, but they were right. And what you do is awesome. And
what you do is amazing. I'm as equally as proud as you. I know I always tell you, and
I know I appreciate
really
that.
proud
But we got to keep the connection and the visibility to Rocksteady, and also the dangers of choking and Parkinson's.
Yes, Parkinson's specifically. Yeah. It is.
Someday, God willing, we'll keep fighting. If you're diagnosed, they give you a LifeVac, right? And they recommend getting involved.
Right,
with
because
Rocksteady.
now when they get the diagnosis, there is medication. There's no cure for Parkinson's, right? It's a chronic progressive neurological disease with no cure. But they do prescribe medication for Parkinson's and exercise. They prescribe exercise. So they should also
you should hand your life back and say, go to Rocksteady.
Send you go see Michelle.
Yeah.
How do patients...
Maybe not go see Michelle. She got a little busy.
Well, yeah, but you find her.
You're in Cleveland. Go to Long Island. Michelle's awesome.
It's interesting to know that if folks are watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Roku, and those other platforms, there are
Rocksteadies all across the nation.
All across, and
Rocksteady.org. That's when we're going to the conference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, head time.
Oh,
stay here. Measure Rick's head. All right, put him on.
All right, Mike.
I'm measuring Rick's head.
You were measuring Rick's head.
I feel like I've been hoodwinked because, Mike, I saw you today.
You think he has a big head?
Wait a minute. It's not the Mike I thought it was.
No.
But I've got an even bigger head. Wait, which Mike did you see?
Take the headband off, sir. You know the rules.
No. Hey, listen, I was on the World Head Measuring Semi-Pro Tour for years.
Full
disclosure.
I don't know that.
I know what I'm doing, but I got to say, Rocksteady is a pretty tough act to follow. I have this jokey red, white, and blue headband on, like I'm Rocky. Following you you're a very tough act to follow.
Oh, you and your family, you get it. You get our mission. You get the connection when someone like Michelle's out there with people that can use a little help, and it is inspirational. And I'm pumping you up because when you lose the head contest, you're going to be crying and all upset.
What do we owe? I mean, what's on the line here? Because I just don't get my head measured for anything.
What am I beating here? Like, what are the numbers from last week?
All right,
let's go.
So now, can I trust you if we go first? This is your wife?
Yes.
We've never met.
Yeah,
this isn't a setup. You seem like a trustworthy person. I can trust you too, because
you can trust us. We're gonna go right around the bend.
No, we're not.
Headband off, sir. Look like John McEnroe.
I've been saying John McEnroe. I've been waiting, Rick. I've been saying that ball was clearly out. Like,
Wait. 1 second. This is my cousin Michael. Him and his wife have Splash Studios, and he filmed our first video in my garage with his expensive equipment, balancing on boxes and dirt, a sheet. My sister and Jackie holding up crew cards when she was 7.
Look at that! Look at that equipment in the background. He's got a whole track.
He has come a long way, but my point is, he's always been there from the beginning.
Right.
And that initial Osama was a bad video, but the point was, he's always been there for me and for LifeVac. And he has a smaller head than you. That's my bet.
That's your gut feeling, or you already know?
No,
you know the outcome?
I'm betting.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well, first, I just want to say I promise I will only measure your head with this tape measure.
Yeah.
Don't have any fear now. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Hold on.
You put it that way.
Look at him.
You cannot pump up your head.
All right.
He's doping.
Are we doing inches or centimeters?
Inches.
Okay.
Through the metric system. We were lied to.
23 and
What are your numbers, Rick?
We're coming.
Don't pull it tight. You don't have to.
No, you got to pull it tight.
What do you say?
We're going with 23 and a half.
No, we're going to have to tell you. It's like the honor.
What do you got?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
What?
23.
I'm at
23 and a half. I knew you were going down.
Again.
No one's beating Rick's head.
Again, what would seem as a winner is really a loser. Like, I tell my family,
my
I
husband.
feel good at first, and then I go, wait a minute. Did I really win? Did I really win?
Rick, you got to have a big head, man, because like I put on hats and I'm like, it's not going to fit. Like
I have the same problem.
We're in
I think we have the same head size. Measure mine.
One size fits all, Mike, right?
Yeah,
It's a lie. It's a lie. That's why it says on some. I had a lawsuit earlier in the early 2000s. You'll see one size fits most.
Most, exactly. One size fits most.
Thank you, Selena and Barnes.
Okay,
Attorneys, yeah.
Whoa, I think I might have you.
23 and a quarter.
Wait, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Come on.
No.
I demand a recount. I demand a recount.
I mean, is this the biggest part of the?
Oh, she's a little lower than we were.
Not on his nose. It'll be like 8 feet.
Yeah, it's 23. You're 23.
Yeah, Rick's still a champ.
All right, great.
Chips, right?
My skull's really big. Great, wonderful. The kids watching at home are so proud. Love you guys. Love Dad and his big head.
Hey, Mike, you know what? Thank you always for everything.
Seriously.
From one to today. Thank you.
Thank you for everything LifeVac does and Rocksteady, man. I mean, hats off to you. If I had a hat on, I'd take it off. And LifeVac, what you're doing is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I've known Art for a pretty long time. I mean, my entire life.
Yeah. You were he would sit on my lap.
Wow.
You should see when he was a kid, he tried to jump off like the roof thinking he was Superman. He broke his legs, both of them.
Nice.
I had an umbrella. I had an umbrella.
Yeah, the umbrella. A lot of people fell victim to that. It was Mary Poppins, I think, was at fault for that.
Yeah. You actually went with the umbrella method, huh?
Yeah, my mom caught me by the collar and yanked me back off the roof.
So he left Massapequa or Long Island?
He lived in New Jersey.
He lived in New Jersey, and now?
He's in California, and believe it or not, this silly man is the CEO of Splash Productions, and incredible stuff. They've done stuff for us, but incredible, educational videos, commercials. I mean, he's interviewed Oprah, and he's like a big deal.
How are we doing, by the way?
He doesn't have a big head, though.
Well, listen, we're willing to overlook that. We're willing to overlook that for all the stuff, all the experience, and all the family stories.
How big a shot he is.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Where can we see Splash Studios?
All over the web, and occasionally on TV for commercials. We did a commercial for Ventura County tourism and some other stuff. We've worked with Disney and a
Wow.
couple times with Apple.
Yeah. Your favorite piece
favorite
of videography
client?
that you've done?
LifeVac is our favorite client.
LifeVac.
Hey, I love her.
Now I feel bad.
And besides LifeVac, Fiji water is pretty good because we go to Fiji. It's bottled in Fiji, and we got to go to Fiji and stay at crazy
We
resorts.
also love Moose Toys, and they're actually
Yeah.
local. We're in Redondo Beach, and Moose Toys is just about 5 minutes from us, and they have really fun shoots.
We're at Comic-Con, which is a lot of people a lot of adults dress as Superman at Comic-Con. Like a
I've been
lot of
known to do that.
What's that?
Any Tiggers?
I was just gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Tigger. Spider-Man, Superman, and a
I
whole
think
bunch.
an animated LifeVac.
A lot of adults.
I did too, yeah.
But hey, I want the most credit for putting a sweatshirt on. You know, we're having a heat wave. It's up to like 84 degrees here in California. People are fainting in the streets. In Southern California, I mean, anything below 71 or above 76 is like a crisis. And it's all over the news.
Deep freeze.
It's up to like 3 more degrees. It's going to be in the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sorry you lost the head contest. I knew Rick could
It's
do
okay.
it.
He's still smiling though. That's
Yeah, he is.
What a
He's not
spirit.
taking it too bad.
What a spirit.
Not too bad.
I can't believe that I lost. I thought I had the biggest head.
I know. I've seen it before. I know that. I know
Yeah.
that feeling. I've seen
Yeah.
it many times.
Yeah.
People come and they try to challenge,
Hang in there,
and they
man.
just don't know what they're
Come
up
back
against.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna train. I'm gonna train and come back next week.
Yeah.
And eat a lot of
Go
potatoes.
back. See what you can do.
Thank you so much.
Bless you guys.
This was
Nice to
great.
meet
Great
you.
to see you all.
Wow.
Hey, guys.
Bye, guys.
What a nice surprise. Another great Mike. We have 2 Michelles. You guys have been great.
Yeah.
So, wow. Great show. Michelle,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
He was
Thanks
really
for having me.
he was there from the beginning.
Yeah.
People in our success has been built one good person at a time. And in my book, you talk about wingmen and the foundation of what it takes to succeed. And it really is people like Mike and you, my team and friends and 5th grade girlfriend that dumped me.
Sorry. Did you hear that, Mike?
I did. I caught it. Yeah, you guys were your Art's 5th grade girlfriend.
Yeah, dump me.
It didn't
for my
end well.
friend.
But they've gotten back.
I'm not resentful.
Hey,
And then
you
I
made
made
the
you
right.
double date. Then I made you
over.
double date
Yeah,
with us.
you made me go out with your friend, and it was the
You made
horrible.
the right choice.
Here you go. Make you feel better.
Look at, oh, thank you. I do feel better.
I love that you have a green Gumby. You brought that out because it's green.
He disappears, man.
Yeah. Gumby made his
Yo,
way
I'll
here.
help you out. Learn green screen technology. I'll help you.
I
I caught on. I guess we know what Gumby's wish. You know, if you could have one superhero wish, if you could be invisible or fly, we know what his answer was.
Flying invisible Gumby.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, we thank you so much for joining us, Mike. And your wife's name?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Suzanne, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you.
The total video, say the total lives video.
Oh, we're coming. Yeah, yeah. We have
All
to say
right.
goodbye to our guests first. We just had the director come out and scold me.
Yeah.
He scolded me a little bit. Yeah. You know,
bit,
Mike. You know what it's like.
I know.
All right. We'll see you along the way, okay? Good luck in the contest. Oh, man. I'm going to say
Is he funny or what?
he's great. He's great. We should have a segment. He should have a segment.
He should.
Yeah.
You know,
We're going
I
to
have
talk
the
more
first
about that,
aid
Mike. We're going to talk to
number
your people.
of a kid.
Uh,
Can you do on the chat?
Next week, Sally Kreischer from Lee Health in Florida. Great story. She's going to join us. And Tom Zagajeski, who's with Suffolk County ESU, is going to be joining us next Monday night. But now, because I've forgotten 2 weeks prior,
Oh, boy.
the audience will remember, total lives saved. We normally have a contest. If everybody has it in the comments, we're going to honor it. They're going to get a LifeVac jacket.
Yeah, man.
For a correct guess or entry for the total lives saved as of today on the graphic,
excited.
because it changes.
Yeah.
And have you gotten any texts from?
My phone's shy. I'm sure Donna's screaming at me for all the things. I
And
got.
Donna, again, get well, but we have no late minute text that will correct the graphic. So, Bobby, if you're ready, roll it. Here it comes. 2,795. And looking closer for the oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Say it with me. We do that one more time, Bobby.
17,000.
That's crazy.
17,000.
17. Okay, here it comes. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And your daughter, the inspiration, part of the inspiration for this wonderful device, back at school. She was 7 at the time.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I mean,
Crazy.
you know, when the mom coming on and sharing, and Michelle, what did you just tell me as we're sitting here?
So I work for LifeVac on the customer service rep, and I do the chat when people come on the website and ask a question. And so sometimes they come in to say that they use the device to save a life. And I had the first one of a life saved in school.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the first school save. What came through me in a chat.
Talk
And
about
it was on my
gobbling, too.
first.
Crazy.
It was on my first day.
Are you serious?
Working on my own, yeah. After training with Dana, and then I was home working on my own on my very first day.
Godwig, read
I got
my
that.
book.
Go to our website. If you're watching
how
this, you're
cool
on
is
our
that?
website.
Yeah.
Go to
Isn't that
lifevac.net
amazing?
and get
Oh, it
Sorry
really is.
Can't Is a Lie. It's a great read. I've read it.
Well, in it,
Right.
there's a whole chapter on Godwings.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
look at our show today. We
They're
had, what,
abound.
4?
Yeah.
Her birthday, saving her mom, get a kid, her having the first saving in school.
Mm.
It's just amazing.
And they're out there if you look for them, right?
They'll happen.
Yep, no doubt.
And you won the head measuring contest.
Again, it's, I have mixed
Still the
emotions
champ.
about this.
Still
I'm
the
still the
champ.
champ, but again, I have to go home and put my head on my huge pillow, and it's a little embarrassing. But we thank you so much for sticking with us and joining. We're about 56 minutes in. Next week, another huge show. Michelle, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Michelle
And mom,
Spears.
Michelle's mom.
Yes,
Our
Michelle's
audience.
mom. Andrew McClure from Tunnel for Towers. Get yourself registered or donate,
Yeah,
support
come.
the
Yeah,
Tunnel for
donate
Towers.
to Tunnel
And
for Towers.
gosh, the classes are full at Rocksteady Boxing, but the dojo, you have room for new students.
Oh, always room for new students, yeah.
And what's the Epic?
Epic Martial Arts.
Epic Martial Arts,
In
Sag Harbor.
Yeah, I teach,
Right across from the theater. It's really
Right
I
across
teach
from
karate
Bay
to
Street.
kids ages 3 and up.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, we'll see you along the way. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week on The Man or Woman in the Arena.
Yeah.
Let's go.